What is up, guys? Chris here, Bear Market Mining. Thanks again for stopping by. So today we're talking about Salad and my 5090 rig earning up to $150 a month in revenue, or around $100 after electricity costs are taken out in PayPal payouts. So cash gone straight to your bank account. We really like that. And today I want to take you through that rig, some of the things I've learned, a bit of a market comparison, and see how it's going and projecting into the future. So we'll get straight into that. But before I forget, check the pinned comment right down below. Every week we're doing a giveaway. For details how to enter, check that out. And without further ado, let's get into it. So first up, let's check out this rig right here. If you guys have been following my channel, you will have seen this rig before. But basically right here, we've got this beast of a 5090, the Zotac White Edition, 64 gigabytes of 6000 megahertz RAM and a 7950X paired with a 1000 watt power supply. Now, maybe you guys can let me know, does the CPU affect earnings in these rigs? Because that might determine what I want to do with my my next ones. From what I can see so far, everyone's pretty much earning the same on 5090s, but let me know down in the comments if you know otherwise. Now over here on the main PC, a couple of little programs I'd recommend: MSI Afterburner and Core Temp. This is going to let you monitor your temperatures, fan speeds, powers, all that sort of stuff, and see how warm your CPU is running. So right down below, we've got it chopping away right now, up to 24 cents an hour. So earnings have definitely picked up, but I also need some input. This is right where my office is, and we don't want it to be in here because I have a 2-year-old who likes to throw his hands near the fans. So if we jump on into the mining room right here, let me know what you guys think, best spots. So option 1 would be up the top right here. Option 2 would be down here next to this Volcminer D1 Mini, or option 3 on the AI shelf. I'm thinking probably there, or down below would be the best 2 options. But let me know what you guys think as far as where might be the best spot to put it, because out in the office is not ideal as you could imagine. So that's the rig, that's what we're thinking and where we're putting it. So let's jump on over to the PC now and talk some more details. So about a week or so ago now, Salad announced 1,000 new open jobs for 4090s and 5090s, which are the rentals we are on right now. So there was a bit of a lull in demand. I've had a 5090 for a couple of months now, maybe even 3 months. And I did try Salad and it wasn't picking up a job, but boy, has that all changed. So there was 1,000 jobs that have opened up for 4070s and 4070 Ti Supers, but pretty much everything, as we can see, is in high demand right now. Like if we scroll down the list, everything except 4060 Ti's and 2070s. I think 2070s were in high demand previously, but as you can see, 5090s obviously right up the top here with their average hourly earnings around 20 cents. Now, I'm actually getting a little bit more than that currently, but we'll jump on into that in a sec. And let's talk a little bit about what these jobs are. So I tried to find this information of what they were actually running, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So shout out over there to Modern Mining. He's got the info, so go check him out. I'll leave a link for this video down in the description. But basically it's ZK proof, so the zero knowledge proof. So that's the Aleo mining algorithm, if I'm not mistaken. And these are long-term rentals. So you're basically crypto mining. Someone's paying you to crypto mine on these 5090s and 4090s right now. And the best part about this is they're going to last up to 3 months. So this is pretty much a set and forget. At the moment, at about $150 a month, we'd be looking at $450 just for this rental. But of course, we do have to pay some electricity on that. So let's move on over here and let's have a bit of a look at how my rig has been going. So last seen, that was 34 minutes ago. Let's refresh this page. Now I've been on this for about 7 or 8 days right now. And as we can see, it's doing pretty well, averaging around 20 cents an hour or about just under $5 a day. So looking really, really nice. We did have a spike up here and then a lull down. There was an update that just came out. So we did that update. I was stressing for a second because once I did the update, it didn't want to restart again, but we're back up and mining now, just under the 20 cents an hour, hoping we can get a little bit more than that. Actually, right now, you can't see this, but we're at 11:45 a.m. local time here on Saturday in Australia. So we're already at 20 cents at 45 minutes through. So this should probably be up at about 25 cents per hour by the time it finishes. So absolutely crushing it. And one of the things I really like about Salad this time around that I'm using it is the payout rewards in PayPal, so cash, right? Because everything that I mine, on different algorithms and different rental platforms like OctaSpace, it's all crypto. Now, crypto is good, but it's pretty nice to be able to be getting some rewards. So 33 bucks for the last 7 days. This is USD. So far looking really, really nice. But of course, there is some power costs involved. So let's check those out right now. So inside here in our trusty Tapo Smart Switch device, let's have a look at the actual power usage because it's making decent revenue, but of course there is some power being pulled. And as we can see, 604 watts. So this is for the 5090, the CPU as well, which has been using around 65 watts plus the motherboard plus the fan. So it's definitely pulling some juice. Looking at around, if we go to the daily, 14.612 kilowatts per day. So definitely some power there. Let's do some maths on that. So if we said 14.6, let me move this over. We times that by around 0.11 cents. It's just under $1.70 a day that we're using. So let's have a look at what we're actually making after the electricity is taken out. So at $1.70 a day, with a $4.70 or so revenue, we'll be looking at about $3 a day, or around $90, a little bit more per month in PayPal payout. So this is what I love again about it. It's cash straight to your wallet. And that's what we like, because we don't want to be holding all of these different types of coins forever, right? We want to be just getting some cash back in, help pay some of the electricity bills off. Now let's have a quick update and see what this hourly rental is right now for this hour, because we said earlier it was going to be going up, and it looks like it has. So $0.236 cents, I should say. $2.36 would be nice. If we times that by 24, we'd be looking again at about $5.60 in revenue a day, or about $4 or so a day in profit, and about $120 a month. So let's just hope that this rental can stay up here in the 24 cent range, and I think we'll be really, really happy. Now, before we close this video out, I wanted to talk a little bit about why I moved over from OctaSpace on my 5090 for the time being anyway. So looking at the marketplace here, you can see with OctaSpace, like the rental prices are a lot higher, right? And when I had long-term rentals on OctaSpace, like 10-day numbers, I was making twice as much, even 3 times as much as I am right now on Salad, because of the fact that a lot of the rentals didn't use any power. They were using like maybe 200 watts full time and getting 40 cents an hour. So you can do the math on that. Really, really good. But about a couple of weeks ago now, I did a video right here called Budget versus High-End OctaSpace Rig. And I found out some pretty interesting things. So over the lifetime of that rental rig, that 5090 on OctaSpace, you can see right here, my profit daily only worked out to $1.20. Now, that was because there was a period of low demand and it wasn't getting rented and just chewing up power. But, at the moment, right, on Salad, I'm making 3 times as much profit, just under, even though I'm using a lot more money, and I'm getting a PayPal payout. Now, of course, I still have all my other rigs on there, but when I saw that $1.19, I was just a little bit disheartened, considering it's in USD value, that rig is worth about $4,000. And the ROI, the payback period, as you can see, was 2,500 days. So at this current rate on OctaSpace, sorry, on PayPal, on Salad, we'd be paying it off a lot quicker. So that is gonna wrap it up there, guys. Doing really well, right? Just under $100 profit a month. And I think we're gonna stay here for quite some time, like we said. Let me know if you guys have been on Salad or enjoying it. Right now, my rig is stable. It's not crashing. I'm making money, so I'm happy with that. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, guys. Hit that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.